Hi guys, today we are ranking the DS courses. I've played about every single one of these, so this shouldn't be too hard and not as much as confusion as the Super Mario 64 level ranking video. So let's hop right into it. First, we have the airship level. Okay, I think this is just called uh airship. Don't forget the name, like the official name, but it's the airship level. This is actually deserving of an S. This outstood me when I played this game for the first time, okay? This is my by far one of my favorite levels. It's you have the cool cannon at the end. You have about everything you would want in a Mario Kart game. And they did pretty well with this. I like the bullet bills at the beginning. I like the Monty Moles. It's a very good game for the DS. I wouldn't expect them to do anything this good on the DS. I was expecting like some SNES type graphics, but they did really well on the DS. They really proved themselves by doing the airships. Next we have DS Bowser Castle, another S tier. Okay, I have fond memories of time trialing this on Mario Kart Wii CTGP, and I've never actually played it on the DS, but on Mario Kart Wii, this one's fun. Okay, Cheap Cheap Beach, I believe this one is called. This one's a no, this one's a B, okay. This one has a lot of content, but I feel like it was too lackluster and it wasn't really cool of a level. It was like Peach Beach on the retro track Peach Beach on and what's it called? Whatever. You get what I mean. It's just like Peach Beach. It's kind of bland, but it does have a ramp and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Scenery wise, I do like the lighthouse in the back. Other than that, that's about it. That's all I have to really say. Next, we have DS Delfino Square. We all know this is Swords track, okay? This one is going to get an A. The only reason being it's kind of narrow, and you can trap places pretty easily. But yeah, very fun to time trial. As a track I've played this on DS and I've played it on Mario Kart Wii and it's really fun. So it's like an 7 out of 10. There are some things I would change, of course, the fucking narrowness of the course. That my bad. I'm not thinking right today. Dry Hills or Dry Desert or whatever it's called. Not Dry. It's a desert level, but it's gonna get a B. Okay, the only reason being is because, of course, it's bland, okay? It's one color displaced everywhere, okay? I wish they would have added more color. You know, you could have made the track a city. You could have made it really fun, but no, they didn't really want to go for that. Other than that, it's a fun layout, I would say. I like the end where it's all curvy and stuff. Okay, we're gonna do DK Pass, I believe this one is called. This one gets an S. Okay, kind of like DK Summit. It's one that I have fond memories of. The Starbox, I believe, or Triple Mushrooms. I forget. He's on the top. I love the end part where you go off a bunch of ramps. This is really good for the DS standard. Okay, I don't have much to say about that, but overall they did a really good job. I'd say at least. Uh, Figure Eight Circuit. Although it's bland, it is the best circuit track, one of the best circuit tracks in my opinion. Reason being, of course, it's a figure eight, but there's a lot of opportunities where you can't get trapped, and it's a front running track, which is also very fun. Other than that, not much to say about it. I forget which Bowser Castle it is, but I've played all the Bowser Castles, and I'm assuming that it's a Bowser Castle. And fun fact, I never knew they had retro tracks on the DS. I always thought it was just original tracks, but they did do retro tracks in DS. I thought it was Mario Kart Wii that did retro tracks first. But this one is going to get a B. Okay, this is Luigi's Circuit, I believe, maybe. I don't know. I've played this one multiple times. Uh, I was time trialing it the other day. It's gonna get a B. Okay, it's kind of bland. I do like the rain effect though. That's pretty cool. Um, this is a Peach Circuit, maybe. I don't know. This is another circuit track. I'm actually gonna bump it down. It's quite bland. No rain, no cool scenery, just a circuit. this is yet again another bland flat track, and it's aesthetically really cool. Other than that, not deserving of a good, rating. Baby Park is controversial in my opinion. It's good to some people, it's bad to some people. In my opinion, it's in the middle. Okay, reason being, it's quite boring, to be quite honest. Really, really boring. You just drive around in a circle. But it's pure fucking chaos. Okay. The only reason because of that is because if you can lap people, you can lap the CPUs twice and they'll like star you and shock you and then you'll like be in last and it's like the coolest track ever. I don't know. You could be in the back and star the person in first and you could like literally Mario Kart him when he's in first, which is really cool. And that's something a track has never done before. Made a track that simplistic but so much chaotic. And they did a really good job on making the chaotic feel. That's what they were going for. I believe this is Luigi, not Luigi circuit. It's one of the circuits. It's the circuit where you like start off and you go. I forget, but it's a really cool track. I love it. It's one of the best tracks on Double Dash I've ever seen. I love it so much. Best opening track by far. Next we have. Wait, no, I actually think this is the track on N64. My bad. Whatever it is, they're both really good tracks, but I believe that this one is the Double Dash track. Don't know. This is Mushroom Bridge, I believe it's called. This one gets an A. Okay. I believe you can ride on the top just like the Wii one, but very fun track to be quite honest. Next, I believe this is Yoshi Circuit. Man, they have some really good tracks. I haven't played DS in about 6 years, but it's definitely gonna get an A. Man, this is the Mansion track. The Mansion track's an S, okay? Reason being, it's fun, it's chaotic, it's has a lot of shortcuts, which on the DS there's not many shortcuts in their tracks, which is a really good idea, and they've executed it very well. I think it's very fitting for the DS to have this track. Okay, let's go on to the next one. This is the Peach Castle one. The one with the Peach Castle in it. I forget the name. This one's quite bland, to be quite honest, but it's not as boring as like a circuit, so it's gonna get a high tier B. This is a Banshee, not Banshee Boardwalk. This is the Boardwalk one. Okay, this one is an A tier. It's just like Delfino. It's a bit narrow, which I don't like, but it's very fun to play. Okay, and it's fun to time trial too. Cocoa Mount or the mountain one, the Cocoa Mountain on the N64. This one came out for the DS, and it was a really good retro track. I wish they had this in the Wii version when it first came out, and CGGP wasn't a thing. It's gonna get a B though because the only reason is it's the same colors, and I wish they would do a better job on the scenery. Frappe Land is an A. Okay, it's chaotic and it's simplistic. I don't like how they use one color. It would have gotten an S, but it's gonna get an A. This is the Moo Moo Farms. This one's gonna get a B. You guys might shit on me for this, but I don't like this track that much. Quite bumpy. Peach Gardens is going to get an S. Okay, Peach Gardens is not only fun, but there's a bunch of shortcuts that you can do. And I think they did a really good job on a Peach Gardens track, and they brought it back on the Wii. It was that good. Rainbow Road, of course, Rainbow Road has to get an S. The loop, it's so much fun. For that reason, it's gonna get an S. The loop is the funnest part. I like the windy parts. Very cool track. Although the camera angles can like spaz out on you, very fun track. This track for me is going to get an A. It's just like Moonview Highway, but it was made for the Nintendo DS, and I think they did a pretty good job, but it's not as fun as Moonview Highway if we're comparing Moonview Highway and this one. I forget which one this is called, but I do like how they have like a little cliff there. Very cool. I like the path at the end. Very cool track, but I don't think it's better than Moonview by any means. Next we have I think this is one of the Choco Lands from the SNES or whatever you call it. It's gonna get a B. It's another circuit track. Other than that, not much to say. Same thing with this one. Just one of these circuit track type things, which can be fun, but you gotta really do good on one of these SNES tracks for it to be a high rank. Which brings us into this one. This one is an A tier, okay? This one has a lot of chaos. There's a bunch of holes in the ground, which I find to be a really cool feature, and time trialing it is very fun too. Other than that, it's a really good circuit track, and if it weren't, like, if it was updated to the point where it was a brand new track, had walls, textured walls, had ramps, it would be phenomenal S tier, but didn't really do that, so the reason. Mario Circuit, I believe, one of these, it's a circuit, again, C tier. It's just like this one, just even more bland. Like they couldn't have gone more bland than add how many circuit tracks do they have? They have the one, two, three, four, five, six, seven circuit tracks. Okay, we don't need seven circuit tracks. Oh, thank goodness TikTok Clock is next. TikTok Clock is an S, okay? This one's hella fun to play. I find this one of the most enjoyable ones in the game. For that reason, it gets an S. Well, oh my god, we're going out with some bangers today. We got Waluigi Pinball. This one's gonna get an S tier, okay? The Waluigi Pinball is a really fun custom track that I think if they added to the Wii version, they would have done a phenomenal job and it would have been like the best track on what's it called? Mario Kart Wii if it were implemented. Okay, well that's all I had to say for Waluigi Pinball. Never, I think this is like a Wario track. I forget the name, but this one's fun, really fun actually. It's gonna get an A. The only reason is because they could have added more detail. Detail's a big thing when it comes to tracks. Like you see all these tracks up here, you think detail. Okay, this one doesn't have much detail. For that reason, gets an A. Ending with Yoshi Falls. Okay, this is a high tier B. Reason being, okay, the waterfalls are cool and all. It's better than a circuit, but it doesn't beat the other tracks on this list by any means. But it isn't boring by any means either. So, for that reason, it gets a B. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this tier list video. If you guys did enjoy this one, please drop a big like and subscribe if you're new. On your left, you have a playlist of all, I think, 12 now of my tier list videos. You can watch them all. I've made a lot of them, and I put a lot of work into the thumbnail, more so than I do with the video. Try to make the thumbnail interesting, you know. But anyways, that was this tier list video. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Bye bye.